Number two is you support each other's calling as parents, or you will support each other's calling. You know, it's dating and marriage. You have a clear vision on supporting each other as parents. No one can care for your children like you guys. God gave them to you and graced you specially for them. There is a grace upon your life for your child. The reason why God gave those children to you is because there is a grace of God that He has put on your life that is specifically for those children. I'll tell you a story. When I was in GS2 or GS1, I think it was GS1, I ran away from boarding school. My stories are too much. I ran away from boarding school. So this is what I did. They had enrolled me inside boarding school. I didn't like it. But I was a day student for first term and second term. So the teachers didn't know. I came in on a Saturday. Okay, so the teachers didn't know that I was now a boarder. So when day students were going home, instead of, boarding school students, you go another way. But they knew me, just one first term, second term as a day student. So what I did was that I just went with the day students and ran away. Now, when I got outside the school gates, I started running fast because I know that the housemaster might come and find me. So what I did was, I know if I run home, my mother will turn me in. That sounded like police. If I run home, my mother will turn me in. So what did I do? I ran to my grandma's place, Abajulai, and my housemaster followed me. He was pursuing me. I was running, and he pursued me, and we got to Bajulai. When I got to my grandma's place, I went to inside the parlor. My grandma was seated there, and I started crying because I knew he was coming. I started crying. I told my grandma, "Tell them to not take me. Tell them to not take me. Tell them to not take me." I was crying. And my grandma looked at him and said, "You're not taking him. He's my grandchild." Do you know that I didn't go to school for 1 week? And now started pretending that I was sick. So I think it was after 1 week, they now called my mom. Because maybe they thought because she's my grandma, she would have called my mom. That, this boy has not come for 1 week.
Are you single or you are married? Ball in, because this world is going to transform your relationship with your spouse. Listen and be blessed.
The day my mother came, I was playing PS2. I was playing PS2 by 11 a.m. in the morning. She came in. As she opened that net, I didn't even know I was playing my game, my Konami game. I just felt... Your mates are in school. You are here. And, it was a whole thing. And, definitely I caused wahala between my grandma and my mom. But in retrospect, hey, God, I beg. If they had left me with my grandma, my life would have spoiled too. And I like going there because I do whatever I want. I wake up in the morning by 10, I'll go to, if I'm not playing my own game, I'll collect 300 naira for my grandma. 300 naira was a lot of money then. I'll collect 300 naira, I will go to game center and I will play game from 10 o'clock. I will go and eat by 2 o'clock. I will go back there and continue playing till 8 o'clock. And once I come home, my grandma will say, "Are you okay? Are you fine?" So the point I'm trying to make is that, did my grandma love me? Oh, too much. The apple of her eyes. But that love was destruction. It was a destructive kind of love. Nobody can love your children like you. Nobody can care for your children like you. And one of the signs that you're in a healthy marriage is that you and your husband, you and that your spouse, you are both committed. I don't know if you are with me. Both of you are committed to the calling as parents. I'm saying this, it might sound very not deep, but truly, if you think about what I'm saying, you will see that it's deep. If two of you are committed to being parents, two of you will not divorce. Listen, take it from me. If you separate from your husband, your children are disadvantaged. Take it from me. I'm telling you, as somebody that is from a broken home, your children, there is a disadvantage that they will have. Daddy will not always be there. Mommy will not always be there. There is a disadvantage. There are some things that they will experience that they need not to. And there are some things that they ought to experience that they will not experience. So, two of you must see it as a calling. And that calling is a preservative for even your marriage. I hope you're understanding what I'm saying. So, two of you support each other's calling as parents. Number 3, another sign of a healthy relationship, no comparison. No comparison. The Bible says that it is only people that are not wise that compare themselves with themselves. 1 Corinthians 7 verse 17. 1 Corinthians 7 verse 17. And don't be wishing, I'm reading Message translation so you get it clearly. And don't be wishing you were someplace else or with someone else. Don't be wishing you were in someplace else or with someone else. Where you are right now is God's place for you. Live and obey and love and believe right there. God, not your marital status, defines your life. Don't think I'm being harder on you than on the others. I give this same counsel in all the churches. Don't be wishing you were someplace else or with someone else. I wish I was with my ex. I wish this. I wish that. Let me give you a typical example. I remember just a few years ago, there was this couple that I knew about. When they come to church, I don't know if you're following my story. When they come to church, they hold each other. You know, when couples are sitting there and they put their hand on the chair, they hold each other, the wife will rest her head. So the wife will rest her head, two of them will be doing lovey-dovey in church. If you look at them, when it's time, when they are passing offering basket, they will have to remove their hand from each other. So that's rubbish that people do. It's not rubbish. It's not, I'm just saying it. But you know, and I remember somebody was telling me that she was talking about her marriage with her husband. She said, I will look at my husband, no affection, no nothing. I wish he was like so and so. What she didn't know is that that man and that woman, two of them are both boxers. Like, when I mean, they are both IT people by profession, but they are boxers by hobby. They fight and abuse each other. And many times, the reason why they are holding themselves and holding hands is because they just finished reconciling. And you are busy looking at them in church. You don't know that what that rubbish they are doing is an effect of the fight that they fought yesterday night, that they just finished begging themselves. They are in a toxic relationship. And you are wishing, I wish my husband was like that. I said, be careful what you are saying. Because I'm a pastor. There is no way I can tell you what is going on in their marriage. I said, you have to be careful what you are saying. My prayer for you is that your marriage will not be like that. You don't, like I said, the Bible says those that compare themselves with themselves are not wise. Paul says, don't wish you were with someone else. God has given you somebody. Be with that person. How I wish my wife was Kim Kardashian. Do you know what it takes to marry Kim? Do you know the bad... I don't know her before, so let me talk what I'm saying. But you don't know anything. You don't know anything. So do not compare. A marriage where comparison comes in, resentment will enter.